Gun Data Log 2008. It has been a while since the last update. There were some issues with putting something together for a while that has since been solved. We won't talk about it today though. For now, it's time to bring everybody else here up to speed. Things have been progressing smoothly aside from the aforementioned issue. More optimizations have been made in regards to the framework, as well as solving the problem I mentioned, which gives us a huge addition that didn't seem likely at first. We'll cover that another day. I want to talk a little further about the gameplay and how the characters work in regards to their movesets. So every character's moveset is divided into 3 ground attacks, at least 1 air attack, 2 chaos attacks, various puzzle and platforming abilities, and an air action. The last of which we covered in the previous showcase. The attacks are where the characters vary the most. Most characters have a simple attack to begin with, nothing fancy as it serves to simply deal some damage. However, some characters may do it differently. For example, E123 Omega has a shotgun instead of a melee attack, and shadows allow some slight movement. The second and third attacks are where they start to vary greatly, as this is where it becomes much more focused on the abilities the characters are shown to have used in the past or something suitable to them. Oftentimes, all attacks that aren't the first do not deal damage, and instead of other effects such as stunning enemies, allowing the player to evade enemies, or covering distance quickly. Or they may deal damage in a unique way. And as far as air attacks go, everyone has at least 1 in order to do damage to foes that are off the ground, but it can go up to 3. The chaos moves are those massive attacks you may have seen in previous showcases, such as Shadow's Chaos Control and E123 Omega's Omega Arm Level 3. These are divided into Hero and Dark Chaos attacks, the former focused on giving players a buff or enemies a disadvantage. The latter are focused on dealing widespread and large amounts of damage. All of these use Chaos Energy, which is generated by defeating enemies. Next time, we'll talk about gaining Chaos Energy and how this relates to the new Action Chain system, which may sound familiar. Now getting back to the movesets, characters also have puzzle-solving abilities that can include platforming skills or the ability to use certain objects, such as Shadow being able to ride along trails of red slime and E123 Omega being able to destroy iron crates. These can access new routes, hidden areas, and tucked away items. That should cover everything about movesets. Like I said, next time we'll talk about the specifics of combat and Chaos Energy, as well as the Action Chain system and combo chains. As for now though, I happen to find something buried deep in the files the Chaotix downloaded from the Ark during the Black Arms War. However, I can't seem to play it. Maybe it'll show up for another system. Maybe if I... Oh, darn it, not again. I cut the feed when I tried opening the file. Nothing came up for me again either. Guess it might be best to wrap up things with a crew and casting call before another issue comes up. So the roles of Tails and E123 Omega are still open to voice. If you're at all interested in playing either of them, come over to the Discord server linked below. Remember, voice is based on an existing actor's take or an original take that still matches up with the character inspired by past performances are valid options. We don't want something that's just a completely random, unfitting take. We are still open to having level designers to help sketch and plan out stages for the game, as well as artists who can do advanced style sprite art or adventure or Yuikawa styled artwork for menus and promotional content. Composers to make original pieces or remixes would be appreciated as well, as we do want our OST to stand out a decent deal. That should wrap everything up. So once again, we hope you enjoyed this showcase and that... Hey, wait, what's going on? I'm losing my connection. Hey, who's messing with...